Ho ho ho! I'm back on my review grind.
This that wake up and look in the mirror like, yes, I'm feeling sexy. If I keep on giving them lipstick and kill, they gon' have to come and arrest me. Rolling around with my besties, skin looking good cause we stress free. Let's make a toast at the Matignon, to my brothers keeping it fancy.
Janelle Monáe has returned for their fourth studio album, The Age of Pleasure. It has been 5 years since Janelle's last album, Dirty Computer, and I was excited to see the direction they would be heading into with this new project. I have loved Janelle's previous albums, so I was anticipating what was coming next. But sadly, The Age of Pleasure just doesn't match the energy and charisma of their previous works, in my opinion. The album is sold as this grand statement of pleasure, with each song folding into each other as if it is a large, single, cohesive statement about pleasure. But as a whole, the album feels kind of empty for me, mostly because of its production, which feels very flat and lifeless. Opening track, Float, is supposed to be this sort of grand entrance to the album. It has these blaring horns, but the rest of the song, again, it feels hollow and empty. When I think of sexy, I want to feel the music in, my hips or, the groin. You want a good bass and rhythm section to get that going, But a lot of the music here is airy and in the head instead, which does not give me those sexy Age of Pleasure vibes. The song Champagne Shit has similar problems, with these grand horns that kind of remind me of Rigor Mortis by Kendrick Lamar, but instead they are slowed down and over top of this very weak beat. This transitions to another song, which is just an extended outro of a song I already wasn't that into to begin with. I do, however, like the line, "I like all my kisses French." A lot of the lyrics here are cute, and they do fit the theme of pleasure well, but again, I wish the songs sort of matched that energy that is found in some of the lyrics. The song Phenomenal featuring Doche is the first time on this album that I'm really enjoying myself. The stand-up bass and piano really gives it this dancey, almost lounge room sexy vibe to it. They also both really sell that sexy Age of Pleasure vibe, with the lyrics being super sensual in just the enjoyment of queer sexual pleasure. I also enjoy the next track, Hot, with the giant horn section actually working much better compared to the earlier tracks. We then get one of the lead singles, Lipstick Lover. Again, I find this song super mid. I really like the weird ambient laser sounds that are in the background of this song. I don't really know how else to describe them, but you'll just have to listen to hear what I'm trying to describe. The reggae sound here is okay, but again, the bass on this song is just not delivering anything. The track, The Rush, is a moment where lyrically, it doesn't match the song at all. Like, it is supposed to be about the rush of emotion being overcome with pleasure, but it is this super dreamy, soft, guitar-plucked song. The best part of this song is the feature by Omre, who not only matches the mood of the song, but also has great lyrics like, "Fucking you like it's my destiny." Water Slide has the same problem for me. It is about masturbation, but the music is, I don't know, it has this energy of like walking down the street or going for a stroll, which is not what I associate with sexual self-pleasure. The song then comes across as almost like a joke, but I don't think it was intentional that it was supposed to come off as a joke. Beyond, of course, some of the silliness in the lyrics. The song No Better is another killer track, featuring CK, Sean Cutie, and Egypt 80. The synths are moody, and the guitar pops combined with horns, I believe even a saxophone, just make this a much more intense sexual affair. Only Have Eyes for Two has a similar vibe to Lipstick Lover, being heavily influenced by reggae, complete with those weird synth effects. But like Lipstick Lover, it is simply an okay song. There isn't a lot going on here, and it is just really mid. I really enjoy the closing track, A Dry Red, which is a sensual and soft song, and would have been a perfect closer to an album that really explored the somewhat promised themes of sexual pleasure on this album. There were some great songs on this album. I also liked the idea of having the songs lead into each other, but this was also combined with a bunch of short interlude tracks, which I didn't talk much about in this review because I found them more distracting than interesting. I really wanted this album to take me on a queer sexual journey. You know, I wanted it to explain and convey to me the age of pleasure, and it just didn't match my expectations. I would give this album a 5.5 out of 10. What did you think of this album? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you think it was mid like I did? Let me know in the comments down below. You can also like the video, subscribe to the channel, it all helps, and enjoy the rest of your week.